What's going on, everybody? I'm Selna Kim, America's face of dating, and in case you guys are new to my channel, I help guys who are recently been out of a divorce or a breakup, or guys that really just want to get back into the game and attract a quality partner and a quality relationship. I help you guys do that, and so as you guys can see, I have my phone out today, and we're going to be going over some text messages that a guy in my program actually sent over to everyone in the community in my program, and he's absolutely crushing it. It's so funny because, like, this is the first date he's gotten since he's been in the program, so that's pretty epic in itself. He's been in the program, I think, 4 or 5 weeks, and now things are actually starting to click together, which is so great to see. But I'm kind of against dating apps because, for a couple reasons, that they put emphasis on the girl when there's like all these guys chasing the girl. They put this girl on a pedestal already without even realizing it, right? Like, you're putting the girl on a pedestal because there's so many guys chasing the girl. And he got this phone number and he's been practicing his texting because we talk about it in my program. We talk about a lot of texting stuff because texting is so much fun if you do it right. But if you do it wrong, it's going to cause a lot of mistakes to happen. You're going to really miss out on some really great opportunities that you could have with women because texting is just so big nowadays, especially guys that they go through a divorce or a breakup. They're like, man, like, this is like a completely different realm of reality because there's so much texting. And so that's what we help guys with. But he's been practicing his texting on the dating app. It's okay to do the dating apps the first month or two just to practice texting and really build that skill up because I love teaching it. It's so much fun when you do it right. But a lot of guys are surprised when it's like their texting gets so much better and they start getting dates just from the dating app alone. I'm like, dude, like, of course, you know, because your texting game is just, it's different from every other guy's. But let's just jump right into the text here. So she said, very fun, just finished dinner, about to head out to the bar. How's your day? So we're kind of just jumping right into it, right? And he goes, it wasn't the best, but it is what it is. How was your tequila? And she goes, oh no, I'm sorry, how come? The tequila was amazing. I feel like a new woman today. So something I want to emphasize right here is that, you know, at least he's being honest about his day. He's like, you know, like, my day was not the best today, but you know, it is what it is. And she's like, oh no, I'm sorry, how come? Like, that sort of is a test right there. It's like, it could be a test, it might not be. However, if you just fall into this frame where you start just venting to the girl about how bad your day was, then literally she goes from lover to like therapist, or like from lover to like mother, right? Because you vent to like your friends and your family and people that like are close in your life about how bad your day was, or like, you know, how shitty your day was or whatever. Like, you don't want to make your girl your therapist. And that's something that most guys don't understand, is that they take all their problems, they just dump it on the girl, and they're surprised when they're just like, why doesn't this girl want to go out with me anymore? It's because she doesn't want to go out with a guy and he just bitches about his life all day long, right? And that's something we had to teach Dan, is that he works a pretty difficult job. Like, he works a hard sales job, and sometimes it might not go well in sales, right? It goes up and down. And something we had to teach Dan, I was like, dude, like, if you want the girl, you must talk to the girl as a lover always, right? A lot of you guys that watch me, like, you guys have decent careers, you guys make good money. Like, Dan makes really good money, drives a really cool car, a really cool sports car, but he struggles with just the attraction side of things and attracting that dream girl. And if you guys struggle with that, let's get you in my program. There's a link in the description below, a call link. You can book in a call with me, ask me questions, and let's get you in the program. That call is literally just to onboard you guys into my program, basically. So only book it if you're serious and like you actually meet all those criteria. Like, if you're struggling financially, you should not be worried about dating advice right now. You should be focusing on that, because it's like, how are you going to date when you're broke? It just doesn't make sense to me. So that's just another golden tip for you guys. But anyways, let's move on. He goes, feeling like a new woman is usually a side effect of talking to me, but whatever floats your boat. So he's basically saying here, like, this is what a man will do, is like, he'll be honest and be like, you know what, my day wasn't that good, but I'm not going to vent to you about it. Like, when you're my woman, I'm going to just treat you like my woman. I'm going to be romantic. I'm going to flirt with you, just make you feel just desired like you are, like he's doing, right? He's like, feeling like a new woman is usually a side effect of talking to me, but whatever floats your boat, with a winky face. And she goes, ooh, that was smooth. And she goes, well, dang, I guess I got to talk to you more than if I really want to feel like a woman. So she's bantering back. She's flirting back with him, right? And then he goes, I think so, if you want to be healthy. I'm not a doctor though. That's such a good comeback, because he's like, I think so if you want to be healthy. Like, you know, healthy women talk to me because, you know, I just help them be healthier. Like, he's literally taking the conversation just so many different, like, random directions at once. Because when you're a guy and, like, you go in this straight line, like, this straight line conversation with a woman, like, how's your day? Oh, my day was good. What about you? Oh, do you want to go out this weekend? That's how you talk to your boys. That's how you talk to your bros. Like, you don't talk to your lover, your girl, like that. Like, you talk to her in this random, like, girls go in this random, just all over the place conversation. Women love conversation like that just because it's so entertaining to a girl when she's surrounded by people that just go in this straight line, boring conversation all of the time. So she goes, sounds like a solid plan to me. And then they skip forward a little bit, I believe, and he goes, you back home yet? And she goes, yeah, I'm back, thank God. Getting my nails done quick, then back to cookie baking. And he goes, ooh, red paint? AKA on the nails, right? And she goes, LOL, yes, with a twist, smiley face. And he goes, candy cane, stripes? And she goes, you'll see. So whenever she says you'll see, something that we're still working with Dan about is, like, you want to escalate the conversation. If you guys have ever stick shifted a car, car, right? Like gear 1, gear 2, gear 3, gear 4, gear 5, gear 6, right? If you've ever stick shifted a car, what you want to do is you want to, almost like when she gives you an opportunity, you want to just stick shift it into the second gear and like almost like raise the gear a little bit, right? And the point of that is because what happens, like if I ask you guys, most of you guys might not know this question, right? I'm assuming a lot of you guys do though, because you guys are old enough who follow me, but when you're driving a car and like you floor it, but you stay in gear 1, in shift gear 1, what happens? I don't actually know what's gonna happen, but I know it's not gonna be fucking good, right? The engine's gonna blow up or something like that, because the RPM, right, is gonna fucking raise to like the red zone. What I see in my head is like the hood just flying off the car, dude. Like that's what I see. So it's like if you're in a conversation with a chick, metaphorically, right, and you stay in like gear 1, but you're flooring it, it's gonna blow up, right? So like you wanna eventually shift the gear and you wanna escalate. This is how you escalate. It's like she'll be like, you'll see. And then you gotta be like, when will I see? Tonight? Okay, I guess I can make some time for you tonight, baby. Like, come on over, right? Try to escalate to the date. Boom, shift gear 3, 4, 5, 6, right? All the way up to that gear 6. He goes, the anticipation is killing me. He's kind of stalling in gear 1 or 2. You wanna raise that gear to like gear 2, 3, and 4 and be like, when? Like tonight? Like, I guess I can make some time for you. What time are you free tonight, baby? Like, just assume that the date's gonna happen, right? And she goes, I can tell. I like making you sweat like this. This is also another opportunity to raise the gear shift a little bit, which he took, right? And he kind of teased and like pushed it back on her, because a lot of times, like this is some gold I'm spitting here, but like when she says, I like making you sweat like this, what is like the tonality behind that? What is the assumption? It's like sexual, right? She's talking sexual. I like making you sweat like this. You're imagining something sexual. Dirty talk is starting. But like that's also bait too, because a lot of guys will fall for that and they'll be like, oh, like she's talking dirty. Like now's my chance. I can start talking dirty and be like, yeah, like we'll see who makes who sweat. Like, you know, like, don't go down. It's just bait. She's testing you. That is one of the most, I guess, like ninja ways a girl can test a guy, is like baiting him from first starting a meeting. That like she's like gonna talk dirty to you. Like if you just start talking dirty to her back, like it's not gonna go anywhere, right? Like you want to set the date in person if she starts talking like this. And literally he deflects. He's like, nah, it's just because I'm in the gym, but nice try though. So basically he knew that was the test, because I teach that in my program. And she goes, God, your banter is incredible. I'm obsessed. See, look at what happens when he passes that test. If you just start talking dirty, she's gonna be like, ooh, like, yeah, I'm not really feeling this actually. And she's gonna pull back and go cold. And most guys are like, what the fuck? She was just talking dirty. Like, I thought we were going down that route. But then she goes, but don't worry, I can get your heart racing better than the gym. So see, she's trying to really bait him, right? But don't worry, I can get your heart racing better than the gym. And he goes, you won't catch me pulling up to your job with a heart attack, love, don't worry. And so like he's like deflecting it, but like what you want to do eventually, those are the last of the texts, you want to shift gear up, right? She's like, I can make your heart race. And I'd be like, well, baby, like when are we gonna test this theory? Because you sound so confident, but I feel like you're just so shy in person. So what are you doing Saturday? Like you want to shift it up to the date, right? And so if you guys struggle with texting and naturally attracting and you really want to get your dream girl, consider my program. There's literally a call link in the description below. Like I told you guys earlier, book in that call only if you're serious and you know you actually have money to actually date and you have a decent career and it's kind of like your last missing piece is that dream girl. Or you can go to my Instagram and my Facebook. Links are also in the description. Talk to me, ask me questions about my program. Maybe we'll hop on a call and answer more of those for you guys. But if you guys are new, like, subscribe, comment down below what you guys want to hear more about, and I will see you guys in the next video.